guys, and welcome to a new week off. This time, since it is a special week, since I've just been nearly dead, and oh well, not really dead, but in terms of being on the internet and updating the YouTube channel, I certainly was dead. But to make a long story short, I caught a stomach infection and it just kept me out of the game for more than a week, and I've just started playing again in these last couple of days and just feeling a lot better. But yeah, in the last week we had the 2-year anniversary of World of Tanks, and since I had created an account just as the game launched on the same day, I had decided and planned for a top 10 all-time favorite tanks, but of course that one didn't go as well since I got that illness, and so we're going to do it this week. I'm going to show 2 tanks each day, and then on the last day, or Saturday, I'm going to compile all of the tanks shown and make the list from that. But as we can see, I am playing in the WC or WZ 131, and it has already become one of my all-time favorite tanks. So it is in the top 10. And after this game, we're going to see another game with another tank, which has already become one of my all-time favorites. And then the next couple of days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Monday, we're going to see 2 different tanks each day, 1 game with each tank, and then in the end, of course, Saturday, as I just explained, I'm going to make the top 10, and yeah, show a lot of highlights with the tanks and why I love them. But yeah, we start out with the WZ 131, and I just love it because it's such an amazing upgrade from the 5916. The 5916 couldn't really penetrate anything, even though it got into bigger games, just as big games as this one. I couldn't really penetrate with the low penetration gun, but this gun has gotten a big increase in penetration on every single gun upgrade. Now this gun has, let's see, it has 100, can't see it right there, gotta go with this one, oh well, 145 millimeter penetration and 180 damage. It's only going to increase, and since this is actually the first game after I unlocked the new gun, I don't really have no idea what I can penetrate and what I can't penetrate. So I just tested on the Jagdpanther right there, a few shells. We're completely failing on the east side, and this fast firing tank can easily go back and help a little. And I say a little, and I'm going to mean a lot in just a second. But speeding along the way, and I just know that my west team can easily handle an IS-3 KV-1S because the Jagdpanther has already fallen. A very low HP ISU, or is it the SU? It is the SU. Is coming around the corner here. He has the derp gun, and he hits me while I just track him, so that's unfortunate, but I do take my time with the last shot and finish him off. In the meantime, we have died in the west, or no, east, the entrance, and I'm thinking, well, I just killed the SU, so I'm pretty sure they know I'm coming, so I'm being very careful here instead of just rushing up there, starting to fire like a maniac, like I'm going to do. And yeah, take my time, and yeah, then I just roll up here and just use the wrecks of the already dead tanks up here, get all the way up there so I can aim down with my gun traverse or gun depression, because the gun depression on this tank is very low. I finish off the first T-34, and then I focus on the super Pershing, because getting the most amount of tanks down is the top priority right now. And the I hit the prototype there while reversing. I shouldn't really have been able to hit him, in my opinion. Again, keeping my my body between the wrecks and the tanks that are alive right there. I hit the T-34 miraculously and penetrates him. Again, keeping myself between even there. And the prototype couldn't see me, but I could clearly see him. So yep, just keeping my gun firing at him. I'm thinking he has reloaded already, so I don't dare go out there and take another shot. I'm hit by something, and again just rolling back and forward, not firing. The prototype's left with very low HP, and I just know that now there's no way I'm going to be able to fight off that dude. No way in hell. So I'm just taking my retreat. As you can see on the minimap, he has already stopped and is going back. I didn't really notice at this time because I had just been defending the entire base against a ton of attackers. But as you can see, they're only capping with one. I have no idea why. And I'm going down here expecting them to be sneaky, but they weren't. And I decided to go this way and see if I can check anything here, but no. He's not chasing me, as we just saw. He didn't follow me. So yeah, just stop here, did what I could, and base captured. But I still love the tank, it's just amazing. And yeah, let's move on to the next tank that is already a part of my top 10. And that tank surely is the new Panzerkampfwagen 1 Ausführung C. If this tank isn't on someone's top 10 list, then they don't like speed, they don't like being annoying, they don't like trolling, and they don't like having fun. But yeah, Behemoth and I are having way too much fun in these tanks. It's actually become so easy that we've begun making challenges for ourselves, and you're going to see this in this game. And mostly because it is on Malinovka, and that map is pretty boring. And so we've decided to make a racing game out of every single Panzerkampfwagen 1 Ausführung C game that we play. And this one is no different. We have to go all the way up top here on the first lap, and then go down all the way to the south, cross over to the west, across the field. You can either pick the small trail on the complete west, or just cross the field entirely just in the middle, which is a little bit more vulnerable because any tank sitting anywhere can actually hit you on the field, whereas on the west you'll have a much better chance at surviving. But we start the race out here by going downhill, and Behemoth is in the front, of course, so he's going to get all the spottings here. And lag. Panzerkampfwagen 4, Panzerkampfwagen 3-4, and Su-58B and M3 Lee have been spotted so far. We've tried to do a little bit of damage, but nothing really could be done. And we're just continuing on. The race is on. There's no stopping right now, unless we meet an artillery in a game. Then we, or I, usually stop to try and take it out, because it benefits the team a lot if that tank or those artilleries get taken out. But you won't see Behemoth stopping. No, sorry Bob. He's going to complete the laps every single time. Such a little trooper right there. I actually wanted to take the Matilda out here, but I decided to go and go to the mill museum, because yeah, I want to see the mill. And no, Behemoth just keeps on going, and he picks the west route, and I decide on the middle here, damaging the Stuck a little bit, and then going into the open field. This is very dangerous. None of us has taken any damage, and I say that just as I take some damage. And we're gonna see shells fly across my face so often here. I go around a KV-1 corpse who tried to be a hero and go straight across. I'm gonna break this and probably, no, not break my track, but definitely slow down. And Behemoth is already going for lap number 2. and going up here. I have just crossed the line, and we can now continue on lap 2 as well. Behemoth turns around just to get me along on the trip as well. Obviously, I don't know why he turned around. Why else he would. As you can see, I've had 1 hit and 9 damage so far. And well, we're gonna pump up the volume with a kill later. You can guess, or maybe you can't guess what it is right now, but you may attempt to guess it. Here, just see me firing a few shells just to annoy him a little bit. Not expecting to go through at all, so... But yeah, a lot of enemies down here, and we would only be in trouble if we tried to go up the hill. So we say screw the hill on the 2nd lap, and just decide to go through with the lap on the road. As you can see, just going here on the left side of the houses, but we are going, or I am at least going onto the track right there, and we're back on track. Behemoth is back there. And M4 here, can we damage that one? Don't think we can. At least I can't. I can track him and be a little bit annoying. Behemoth tries to do a little swoop in there and do some damage, but he didn't do any damage either. So the lap continues. This really makes the game so much more fun because you're annoying the enemies and you're giving your team a better chance at advancing. And hurting the enemy at the same time, because they're all out of position, and so you have a much better. Your allies have a much better and easier time to either push or kill them. Here we see the Matilda, and I'm thinking I gotta kill this one because this is the toughest tank the enemy has, and I do. And Behemoth says, no, I don't want to, I'm gonna complete the lap. And he drives on. He lives on. But I can't really remember what he does. I don't think I'm going to follow him. And yeah, right. A 2-lap around the map run up to ram you. Because when I came around the first time, I noticed the Matilda, and I really wanted to ram it, but I knew that he had too much health for me to kill him with a ram, so I decided not to do it. But then we came around and saw he was still alive, and I decided to ram him back there. But yeah, Behemoth is just going to run around in circles inside the cap circle and win that way with his allies. And yeah, that was the first 2 tanks. Not in any particular order, so this is not tank number 10 and tank number 9. We're going to rank them on Saturday when I've shown off all my favorite tanks, top 10 favorite tanks. And yeah, see you tomorrow for more of my favorite tanks.